Boom, Tom Lee bringing the heat. He predicted the 100K. Now he says, where does he think it's going to go? I'm going to hope there's no more surprises right here. Boom. He's back. He's saying, look, could hit 250,000. And that's about another 150% up on Bitcoin. Now, do I think he's right? I think he is absolutely right. And I'm not going to be surprised to go as far as 300,000. And how could that happen? Well, I would tell you, for it to hit 300,000, you have to have one key event happen. And you guys already know what this key event is. That is right, strategic reserve asset. And that would have to be by the US. And can Trump get that done? If he gets that done, you are going to see some really interesting things moving forward in terms of the Bitcoin price. Now, how does that affect our good old XRP and more? Well, we're going to discuss that. But do me a favor, hit that like. Let's get this thing over 1,000 likes as quickly as we can. And of course, if you're not subscribed to the channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. We're just here to get rich in 2025. Yeah, and if you're trying to get rich too, this is it. We bring the hottest and the most accurate technicals out there, in my humble opinion. And we're trying to make a lot of money. Had a great 2024. Let's make even more money in 2025 and crush it. And remember what I tell you. I want to be a million. Not I want to be. Let me change that. I'm going to be a millionaire. And I always say, you can just say I'm going to be a millionaire because you got to focus, have the eyes on the prize. I'm trying to be a crypto millionaire in 2025. That's been a goal that I've been doing. I've been robbed of my cryptos back in the day. The guy's in prison forever. And a lot of other things. Illnesses have taken a lot. We're at a really special moment that I'm close. And hopefully we get there.
XRP's price trajectories have not only mesmerized crypto enthusiasts, but have also captivated the attention across the vast expanse of both financial markets and traditional investment channels. Despite the enigmatic and unpredictable nature of its market movements, there appears to be a growing consensus among revered traders and analysts, suggesting a potentially imminent breakout that could amplify its value significantly, perhaps even quadrupling over a strategic timeframe. The excitement surrounding this potential surge can largely be attributed to the sharp insights of the prominent market sage Peter Brandt. His recent reflections likening the potential rise of XRP to a comet streaking across the cosmic night sky have sent waves of electrifying anticipation surging through the market, creating an atmosphere brimming with speculative fervor and cautious optimism. As the entire crypto community watches with bated breath, the pressing question emerges. Will XRP defy the odds to soar into uncharted heights? Or could it be yet another fleeting bubble destined to burst amid the ever-churning tides of the crypto realm? Welcome back to Investocracy Crypto.
There were growth fears about the economy. Did you ever waver? Did you have any nights where you didn't sleep as well?
There were 3 days of horror, as the market post FOMC all the way to that Tokyo Black Monday. It was gut-wrenching.
Was it? For you?
Yeah, yes. But we viewed this ultimately as being a growth scare, because we didn't think the U.S. was entering recession, which a lot of people thought after that jobs report. And I think people thought there was systematic risk because of what's going on with the yen. But markets showed a lot of resilience since then. I mean, the fact that we snapped back so sharply is showing you how strong this market is.
Still?
Yes.
The revisions yesterday, not on your radar. Should they be on investors' radar screen? I thought it might be a good thing if the job market was not as hot as people thought.
Yes, I think it is incrementally important because the FOMC minutes that came out yesterday as well showed the Fed staff saying this is a strong labor market. Well, that jobs report that came out Friday and the revisions that just came out show a lot of jobs disappeared. It's not as strong a market. And I think it gives more ammunition for the Fed to start a cutting cycle. And that's going to give a lot of life to the economy.
And to the markets.
And to the markets, especially cyclical stocks and small cap stocks.
Tech's already done well. So normally you'd think lower multiples could or at least multiples don't need to stay where they are or contract with the high multiple tech stock. So they could at least feel better about the valuations if rates came down.
Yes, that's right. I think tech is still in a good place because of AI, and NVIDIA should reinforce that. And it's not a demanding multiple. NVIDIA is maybe 28 times forward earnings, which is for the best, one of the most important companies in the world, it's not a high multiple. So if tech is in a good place and then we get Fed cuts, I think it allows the overall market to expand.
The unfolding saga of XRP currently resembles a gripping financial drama, where the lure of vast monetary potentials clashes against the volatile and unpredictable nature of global economies. With a narrative rich in suspense, the latest ebbs and flows in XRP's pricing, from a staggering peak of $2.49 descending to its present level near $2.33, serve as a compelling chapter in the broader crypto narrative, interwoven with macroeconomic stories and fiscal uncertainties. While this roller coaster ride might seem daunting to newcomers, seasoned traders often use humor to cope with volatility. Why did the trader quit his job? Because he couldn't deal with the pressure of XRP's momentum. Such humor is grounded in truth, reflecting the unpredictable nature of today's dynamic markets. Widely respected analyst Peter Brandt outlines these erratic wave patterns, becoming a lighthouse guiding many traders through the stormy seas of speculation.
Do we see an orderly easing cycle because the Fed doesn't feel like it needs to act intra? They have a meeting where they go 50 or whatever. You think they just 25 and then the next meeting 25, so only do 50 this year and then maybe continue next year? You think it'll be like that?
I think that a soft landing is, the probabilities are going up, and that's why this should be a benign cutting cycle, like good for markets. But I think the key is the Fed getting off data dependence, because data dependence is the reason they missed the inflation turn. And I think now they're missing the soft landing.
Rear view mirror. But is it possible that they're too restrictive right now and that the lag isn't, we don't know how powerful the lag effect of the higher rates could be, and they end up doing 50 or doing a couple of 50s? Is that possible?
I think futures markets are showing more than 2 cuts, so I think the Fed probably is a little behind the curve, and we know there is a recession in housing and durables and auto sales, so there was a lot of pain out there. So cutting more aggressively would actually make sense, at least from the market's perspective.
Meanwhile, as these scenarios unfurl, Ripple's CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, is meticulously charting a calculated course for the company's future. His focus on a robust recruitment strategy highlights Ripple's ambition not just to remain buoyant amidst the fierce competition of digital currencies, but to command and conquer the financial waves. With a remarkable 75% of new positions rooted in the United States, Garlinghouse's team is evidently setting sail for ambitious waters, securing more strategic partnerships and alliances in just a few weeks than they had managed in previous months. This dynamic approach underscores Ripple's commitment to expansion and dominance, potentially forging pathways that will cement its legacy in the financial and technological arenas. Simultaneously, deeper intrigue surrounds the strategic alliance forged between Ripple and Chainlink, a partnership purposed for integrating sophisticated Oracle solutions for RLUSD. This collaboration signifies a significant leap forward into the dynamic realm of decentralized finance, DeFi, opening up an enormous $10 trillion market potential as highlighted in a recent 21C report. As the narrative of asset tokenization unfolds, a tale untold until now, the casual jests about XRP's modest growth possibilities are transforming into grand proclamations about its promising future and anticipated multifold growth over the coming years. This strategic metamorphosis, coupled with collaborative innovation, poises Ripple to effectively harness the largely untapped potentials within the DeFi landscape, potentially redefining the parameters of digital asset management. But before going any further, if you made it this far into the video, thank you. These videos take a lot of effort and time to make, so if you enjoyed them, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. This goes a long way in helping us grow. That said, back to the video.
Tops out. Do we get to 5? Do we go over 5% unemployment?
You know, a lot of it has to do with how the Fed communicates to CEOs, because a lot of companies are cautious, right? With monetary policy this tight and real rates this tight, it makes them reluctant to expand. And so the job market itself kind of hinges on what the Fed's doing. And yeah, it could, once the job market starts seeing unemployment rise, it could get bad.
I think Bitcoin's 60,000, give or take. Gold has been hitting new highs, obviously. I think we showed a chart the other day. Kelly was trying to tell me she had been right.
About the disconnect.
No, about gold being a bet. So we looked at it over the last 5 years, or I don't know how many years, but gold was up 90% and Bitcoin was up 13,000%.
Okay.
That was that we looked at. So, I mean, gold is moving, and it's moving not in a correlated fashion with risk on, whereas Bitcoin definitely looks like it's just a
Does that ever switch?
I think it can. I mean, Bitcoin is just sort of got two functions, right? Because it is a risk-on asset, but I think it's an important protection against systematic risk.
Do you ever want it to be correlated to gold?
I think Bitcoin is digital gold, so I think it's replacing gold over time.
As the current chapter in the tale of XRP draws to a suspenseful close, the prospects for investing in this digital asset appear more favorable than ever. Amidst a backdrop of tempered optimism painted by diverse economic indicators, the driving forces of Ripple's strategic advancements, the boundless possibilities inherent in asset tokenization, and significant regulatory shifts come together to create a harmonious symphony of opportunities. Whether contemplating today's momentary lull or visualizing tomorrow's vast fortune, one thing remains unequivocal: XRP's pivotal role at the forefront of transformational wealth growth within the fluid cryptocurrency market. As we continue to navigate these shifting tides, wouldn't you agree that embarking on this exhilarating journey into the world of crypto possibilities is indeed worthwhile? With each whisper of crypto progression seamlessly interwoven with foresight and innovation, it is only natural to ponder whether XRP's evolving story will indeed script the forthcoming chronicles of investment triumphs in our progressively digital financial world. And finally, if you would like to know more about cryptocurrencies or specifically Bitcoin, go ahead and click on the next video on your screen. See you there.